Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at an article from The Hill. Now this is from December 28th and written by Chris Mills Rodrigo. Trump threatens to cut aid to Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador. Yeah, you see, the Democrats, they think that they can play Trump, they can play the American population, that they can just get away with the shit that they're trying to pull with the open borders and bringing in these future Democrat voters and current Democrat voters, because a lot of these illegals actually don't give a shit about our laws and are more than willing to vote for Democrats in elections that they have no right to vote in. And the Democrats want that with their whole, oh, voter ID would be discriminatory. So where they don't want to work with Trump, these countries are just thumbing their noses at him. Why the hell should we be paying them while they fucking allow these people who tend to not be their best to do this? You know, just head the fuck up here when we're giving them money to improve the fucking country so the people will stay. I mean, these corrupt assholes in Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, because the fucking governments are corrupt as all hell. They're pocketing the money. And they're just allowing the shit to happen. So might as well hurt their bottom fucking line. Why the hell should we keep paying them money, which is supposed to be going to aiding the people that they're pocketing, when they're allowing these people to just fucking come up here? I agree with this. I think the president should. So anyway, let's get into the article. President Trump on Friday threatened to cut foreign aid to Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador, accusing the Central American countries of doing nothing for the United States but taking our money. Yeah, and he's 100% fucking accurate in that one. I have a friend from Guatemala, okay, who immigrated here legally. And he's talked about the corruption of government. He's talked about, you know, the shady shit that goes on there. They pocket the fucking money. Why should we keep giving them money to put in their pockets when they're allowing these people that are supposed to be getting the aid to leave the country? There's no incentive for us to do it. Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador are doing nothing for the United States but taking our money, Trump tweeted. Yeah. Very accurate. Word is that the new caravan is forming in Honduras and they are doing nothing about it. We will be cutting off all aid to these three countries, taking advantage of U.S. for years. Good. I say do it. Don't hesitate. Don't talk out your ass. Just fucking do it. The second you pull the money, these assholes will be in the governments, will be like going, whoa, 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 whoa. And they might actually start throwing some crumbs to these people, and these people might decide that they don't want to leave. You know, we're giving them money to give their people free fucking shit instead of, you know, the idea of we're giving them money to pocket so that they can come up here, their people can come up here and we can give them free fucking shit. No, stay down there. Put the money towards the people that we're giving you instead of pocketing it. And this is, yeah. This is not the first time that Trump has threatened to stop providing foreign aid to countries he says are not doing enough to stop migrant caravans from forming. He's talked about it. It wasn't at that point necessarily a threat. It was more well, you know, if they don't want to, we should maybe stop paying. He didn't say, hey, I'll do it like he did here. In October, he said, no more money or aid will be given to Honduras if a migrant caravan is not stopped. See, they take that out of context. See? You know that they're not representing accurately when they literally take part of a sentence and then they put their own meaning and spin on it. Trump has made illegal immigration a key focus of his presidency. Leading up to the 2018 midterms, he focused heavily on a migrant caravan moving towards the U.S. from Guatemala, labeling it as an invasion that would bring crime and drugs across the southern border. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I don't see anything wrong with calling it what it is. You call a spade a spade. If it looks like a duck, it walks like a duck, and it quacks like a duck, odds are it's a fucking duck. Dead serious. Common sense. Reducing foreign aid to the countries would require congressional approval through the appropriations process, which would be unlikely with Democrats retaking the House majority in January. You know, he might be able to do something on that note in an executive order, like putting a hold on it, at least temporarily. I mean, hell, Obama did way sketchier shit, and some of the stuff he did wasn't even legal. I mean, I'm sure Trump could find a legal loophole on holding some money back. The U.S. gave $180 million to Honduras, $257 million to Guatemala, and $118 million to El Salvador in aid in 2017, according to data from the U.S. Agency for International Development. That's a lot of fucking money. I mean, you're looking at, we'll say, 260 and 180. That's 465, like $570 million. I mean, it's $500 million, over $500 million. That's a lot of fucking money. And they thumb their noses at us. They're corrupt governments. The members, you know, the people running the show and them, they're pocketing the money. It isn't trickling down to the people. Shouldn't even be trickling down. It should be more of a direct run to them and aiding them so that they don't fucking get in caravans and come up here. But even if that was the case, they probably still would, because they want their Xboxes and their free shit and everything else. But yeah. Trump's threats came at the end of a string of tweets where he threatened to close the U.S.-Mexico border if he doesn't get funding for his border wall, which is within his purview under national security to lock the fucking border down. See, the Democrats, they don't think Trump, would do something like that. They keep thinking, he's bluffing, he won't do it, and he fucking does. I can't wait until they get that reality check again. I hope he does close down the border. With the government shut down and everything else, you close down the border. Democrats, Trump's support isn't waning. The Democrats will look more and more like the shit, pieces of shit that they are. The globalist-loving, open borders, pieces of shit that they are. The president's comments come on the 7th day of a partial government shutdown with no end in sight. Yeah, and the president's approval ratings really haven't changed or shifted because of it. The shutdown began on Saturday after Democrats rejected demands for Trump that $5 billion for the wall be included in a measure to keep the government open. Yeah, pretty much. They would have had it if there weren't some Republicans who fucking voted against it in the Senate. I mean, there's a little fault on the Republicans there too. But the thing is, this should go to show where Democrat priorities are. When they don't want to secure the country, they don't want to secure the border, because without a secure border, where you have regulated movement across it, you don't have a country. They don't, their priority is to not have that, because they want all these people to come in that are going to produce anchor babies, that are going to vote Democrat, that are going to keep those people here, which a large number of them are more than willing to illegally vote for, vote in elections for Democrats. They're not stupid. They've tipped their hand. Need to keep throwing this out there for people to see. Because a reasonable person would be like, throw them the $5 billion, shut them up and make them happy. They don't even want to do that. This is ridiculous. It really is. Oh, God. I mean, I hope he shuts down the border. I hope he starts, playing more hardball. He needs to get tougher with the Democrats, especially with them taking over the House. He has to do things that the left will spurg out about and ignore what they're saying. It really is that simple. Just play your game. Do what you got to do. That's what he needs to be doing. But anyway, I've covered this well enough. I'm just going to leave things here. If you liked this video, depending on where you are watching it, please give it an upvote or thumbs up. If you want to know when new content of mine hits the internet, don't forget to subscribe to one or more of my social media or video accounts listed here. Also, with YouTube, don't forget to ring that bell. You can find all of my video content on both BitChute and YouTube. This may not be the case with other places I upload to, but I will try to minimize this happening. You are always welcome to interact with me at any of these sites on the list, so feel free to do so. If you have anything you want me to cover in a video, when it comes to news or current events, send it right along to me. I will try to do my best to cover it. As always, thank you for watching.